Look, Professor Osterholm just said he expects a national viral blizzard 3 to 5 weeks from now. You're inaugurated, what, 2 weeks from now? So how does that news sit with you?
This virus is a formidable opponent, and we don't know where it's going to end up. All of my experts here that I have been partnering with and learning from is telling us there's a great level of uncertainty. The numbers are going to increase likely, but we have to be prepared. And we must understand that COVID is here. It's going to be here with us, and we must learn to live with it in a smart way. And that's what we're going to do in New York.
What does that mean, live with it in a smart way?
Well, think about it. I was on the ground during 9/11 when the terrorist attack crippled our World Trade Center, and we were terrorized. We were afraid. Many people did not want to go back to work and felt as though our city will never recover. Clearly, COVID is not terrorism, but it has brought terror. People are afraid to go back to work. They're afraid to go back out. We just spent almost $11 trillion in our economy. We can't do that again. So it means doing smart things, getting vaccinated, getting your booster shots, making sure you do the social distancing, making sure you do the smart, simple things that's needed so we can combat COVID in a real way. Our cities must return. And if we don't do that, then the long-term impacts on our economy, our children, and our families is going to be greater than what COVID can ever do.
Look, I'm sure you've seen the long lines for testing around the city. They're everywhere. I mean, it's very hard to get a test at a drugstore, one of the instant tests. You have to wait for hours if you want a PCR test. What are you going to do to make testing more available?
Well, number one, let's not look at the downsides. Let's look at the opportunity. Let me tell you what's going to happen in this city and country. Just as we were able to find a vaccine in a short period of time, we're going to find a faster way to do testing. You're going to see the great minds of Americans and global ingenuity come up with a faster way. You're going to find times where people are going to be able to wear a mask and determine if someone has COVID. This is going to open our creativity. Out of crisis come creativity. Let's stop with the woe is me and let's start with why not me. We're going to make sure we do as much testing here. We're going to get those kits here to test people, but we also want to encourage New Yorkers and Americans. Darn it, we had battles before, and we're greater than any type of COVID or any type of virus. That's what I know, and that's what I believe.
It's not so much a woe was me thing. It's been 18 months. I mean, people have waited for these tests for 18 months. It's not like they're rushing into thing or asking for something that they haven't been hoping for or promised for a long time. But I do want to get you on another question here, Mr. Mayor-elect. The head of the WHO said today regarding holiday gatherings, quote, an event canceled is better than a life canceled. And there is word today from the mayor of London that that city is going to cancel its New Year's Eve celebration in Trafalgar Square. So, do you believe that New York City should consider the same?
I think that the Times Square celebration, if the numbers are at a dangerous level, this continuous evolution, we need to pivot to do what's right. Remember, we have two crises here. We have the crisis of our economy, and we have the crisis of hope and the crisis of COVID. And so I believe that if there's a dangerous level, our healthcare professionals will inform the current mayor, and he'll make the right decision. And if until that is taking place, we have one mayor at a time. I keep saying, I believe Bill De Blasio is doing an amazing job around this crisis with his team, and he'll make the determination on the 31st. I'm the mayor on January 1st, and that's when I have to make the decision for this city.
You are the mayor on January 1st, just a couple weeks from now. I know you say you weren't looking for any kind of grace period. It doesn't seem like you're really going to get one. Mr. Mayor-elect, good luck to you. If I don't get a chance to talk to you, have a happy New Year.
Thank you.